Let's talk buying a home after a hurricane. Hi, I'm Andrew Cady with the Epic Mortgage team. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with me today. I want to talk about what it looks like buying a home after a hurricane. Obviously, we all know the devastation that Hurricane Ian has done to the state of Florida, from Fort Myers across the state, up the eastern coast of Florida, South Carolina, some of Georgia. A lot of damage has been done. A lot of people have lost their homes. People lost their lives. People lost their businesses. It's not an ideal situation by any stretch of the imagination, but we want to talk about what options are available. Now, the first option I want to talk about is a very little known program. A lot of lenders don't talk about it. A lot of real estate agents don't talk about it because it only comes up in times like this. There's an FHA program out there called the 203H program. That program, if you live in a presidentially declared disaster area, and your primary residence has been destroyed or damaged by the disaster, you can be eligible to buy an FHA property inside the disaster area, outside the disaster area, with zero down payment. They will waive the 3.5% down payment requirement, so you have no down payment out of pocket. Standard closing costs still do apply, so we have to take that into account. But this can be a great option for people that have been impacted by this storm. You can get out, get a brand new property with zero down payment if your home was damaged or destroyed in a presidentially declared disaster area. That is only for single family resident, primary residences only. Another option we need to look at is renovation financing. If you're buying a home that has been damaged, whether from the storm or something else, we can look at wrapping in the renovation costs to bring that home to a livable standard right into your mortgage through renovation financing. That also goes for someone who's living in a property, and let's say the insurance had fallen through, or you're not in a position where insurance is going to pay up. We can look at do a renovation refinance, wrap the repairs back into your mortgage, and get you back on your feet again, living in a habitable home. You know, buying in the state of Florida, Florida's a big state. The entire state was not impacted. So if you're buying out in the Panhandle, you're buying in very South Florida, there's a lot of areas that weren't impacted by this storm that's going to be business as normal. But I will say this, whether you're buying in a storm impacted area or not, do not waive an inspection on your property. And here's why. Florida's warm. If you don't know it, you should come visit sometime. If you're not from here, it's a very warm state. And all it takes is just a very, very little bit of water getting into a home to cause a massive, massive mold issue. And that's something that often happens behind the sheetrock, behind your wall, that you can't see. So spending the money, the time to get a licensed home inspector into your property to make sure that there's no hidden dangers that you can't see with the naked eye is imperative. Don't forego that. It's not worth it on any stretch of the imagination. Another topic I wanted to cover is homeowners insurance. Prior to the storm, for the past year, we have seen homeowners insurance companies closing up shop in the state of Florida, moving out of the state. They don't want to write insurance here. There's been a lot of fraud in particular areas of Florida. Storm like this is not necessarily going to help already high insurance rates in the state of Florida. So if you're out buying a home and you're looking for insurance, I would be advising you to not just take the first insurance quote that hits your desk. Contact us, contact an insurance broker. We've got great connections that can get you 5, 6, 7, 10 different quotes for your property. You'd be surprised between one company and another how you may end up getting better coverage for your property for a lower cost simply by shopping the insurance on it. You know, buying a home after a hurricane can be kind of daunting. It can be kind of scary. We're here to help. If you need help, if you have questions on any of these products, you have additional questions on anything, don't hesitate to reach out. North Florida, it's 904-500-EPIC. South Florida, 954-222-EPIC. Panhandle is 850-500-EPIC. Atlanta metro area is 770-525-EPIC. Thanks for your time today, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.